Guys, I think we're live. How is everybody out there? It's Sonia. It's been a little bit since I've gone live on all the channels, so depending on where you tune in from, hopefully you're on the other side or we'll catch this video at some point. Life is good. I just had to relog into all my passwords. Holy smokes. I know you're not supposed to write them down, but how else are you going to remember them? With all the things you need built into each password and as many passwords as you contain. I don't know. Do you? Like, I don't know, unless you only have like 3 passwords. Me, I run like multiple arms of business that require multiple apps and things. And anyhow, all the passwords all the time. How is everybody out there? It is a beautiful day here at Lake Erie. The shop is bumping. I just popped out actually to grab some scissors next door, and Matt is behind the desk. We've got a full house out there, and Disco Vampire is playing on our playlist. So anyhow, he's out there rocking out. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So we, for the last couple years, we've been doing a kids Halloween costume dance party, and so this will be our 3rd annual one for it, and we're gonna do it again this year. I know. And the first year that we did it, I don't think it was last year. I think that's Matt learned his lesson. So last year he was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm pretty sure it was the year before. He dressed up in the in this whole dancing dinosaur costume, and he was the dinosaur DJ to the party. And so the DJ put the music on, but the dinosaur also came out and he danced with people. Anyhow, that was a whole experience for Matt. We'll call it that, okay? So yeah, when he joins me again, you'll have to have him tell the story because I swear it will have you on the floor just rolling around. It was a series of unfortunate events. You know what I mean? Hello, Brenda. How are you? She says, hi, Sonia, Matt. How are things at the shop? It's going really, really well. Yeah, we're open 7 days a week, and I don't know. We just open our doors every single day, and it's a beautiful thing that happens because there's never been a day that we didn't have people. People always find their way here. And so right now I've got a crew of people out there. They're sitting at the bead table. That's been a great addition to the shop. And like this morning, I sat down with a mom and a daughter. They were making bracelets for themselves. And yeah, it's just really, really nice. There's things that you can do at the shop and walk around. It is an experience in itself. We have a very, very large building, and it's roughly 10,000 square feet. So it is like coming to a metaphysical mall. It is, and we are a supply shop. So we carry things of all different sorts. You hear me refer to it as a magic shop because it is filled with magical things. And so sometimes you don't know what you need until it finds you, but you can look in here, and on a daily basis, we're always adding new things. And yeah, there's just always really, really cool things being added, and it always changes out. So it's definitely worth a visit. Hello, how are you? Do you ship to Southern California? I sure do. And what kind of paints do you sell? Right now, if you go to sfbead.com, it will take you to my Etsy store, and you will find our very own Junk Monkey paints there. It is an artist set of acrylic paints that you can do all kinds of paintings with. In fact, I pulled these. This is a good question. Thank you very much, Blanca, because I pulled these out. I was just checking out some customers, and they picked up 3 of my prints, and I thought, I don't know if I showed these on here or not before. They're new. They have not made it to my Etsy shop just yet, but they will. And right now I'm working on a whole other line of prints as well that may or may not involve mermaids. So if you are of the type. But this morning I had again, a mom and a daughter, different set, different couple of customers, and she picked up 2, and her daughter had picked up 1, and I said to her, thank you so much for supporting my art. And actually, I'll show you the ones that she picked up. It was this one right here. So these are done with our very own Junk Monkey paints. You'll find them in our store. And for those of you who don't know the connection, when you come into our storefront, we are the owners and the creators behind Junk Monkey Paint, a paint that has gone around the world for many moons. And so this is, yeah, these are the paints, pretty vibrant, right? I love it. So she purchased this one. It says, it is in herself she will find the strength she needs. Now, some people like words on things, some people don't. I do. And I love affirmations and reminders and things to fuel the brain on a positive note, right? When you keep it positive and those little, just little nods that help you stay on track. So I am somebody that have, as always, when I've done mixed media, I've included words with my art. And that's just who I am, and that's just my style, right? But it is within herself she will find the strength that she needs, because you know what? You are the captain of your ship, as I always say. You know, inside you, you can make it a good day or you can make it a bad day. Nobody's coming to save us, you know. So if you want to make it a good day today, you know what? Make it a good day today, because you can. And so she said that she actually is a psychiatric nurse. And she really fell in love with these and felt that they would be really cool for her office walls. And I'm like, thank you so much. And so, you know, yeah. So anyway, it made me feel really good. Like, okay, my prints are making a difference. My art's making a difference. And so the other one she picked up is right here. I'm going to put these two. So if you go to sfb.com right here, this is where you'll find my like creativity, what I do, my beads, my art, jewelry, that sort of thing. And then when you go to SFB, it'll take you to a big tree, a link tree of all different branches. The stuff that's on the magical end, like for example, we just added these beautiful spiral rings. You'll find those on our Find Magical Good store, the Spiral of Life, Cauldron and Thorn side. But this is on the SFB side right here. And I have more prints there as well. But this one says, let go to receive. Isn't that so pretty? I love it so much. I love it. You got the butterfly, the transformation, the letting go, the flower. So anyhow, those are new ones. And so those two, and then her daughter purchased the one, the She is Brave is Free, which you will find on my shop. And my Moonchild and my She is Brave has been turned into notebooks. You can actually get them on Amazon, or you can get them in my store here. I really appreciate it. If you do purchase through here, though, I always like to include some extra gifts and goodies. And these were the other two I did as part of the set as well. So this one says, I love you. Bit of a different take, you know, love you to the moon and back. Well, how about I love you to the stars, across galaxies and back. I love it, you know. And then the other one I did right here is, she was born for this, baby. Look at that crown. Wear it proud. Love it. Whatever you want, you can seek out, you can do, you can conquer, you can step into. So that's kind of like what I've been working on with those. So those are going really, really well in the shop. And like I said, I have some mermaid ones I'm working on. I've got some past ones as well that are there. But I try to do collections when I work on things. I just enjoy, like, I do like a bundle of things. I have a lot to get out of my brain, and you know, I'll do a bunch at one time, because sometimes working on just one painting is not enough. Like, I need more. So that's there. And I will tell you as well, super secret. I won't tell you all. You're just going to have to tune in, because this is the week. This is the week, friends. I have seen, I have felt, I have, I've laid my eyes, and everything is in production now. So I should get the call in the next few days. But I do have something new, an entire line of things coming that I've been working on creating. So it's going to be new, exciting, something I've never done before. I've talked about it in the past, but it's never actually come to be produced. And now I've done the work, I've done the time, and so it's ready to be unleashed into the world this week. So stay tuned, and I will share with you guys what it is, because it's breaking new ground and I'm really excited. But yes, so maybe I should get these made into some other things as well. These two are my favorites right here. I just love them. I love them. I love the floral, the shabby floral. You know me and my shabby artwork. So wanted to pop on as well, because we've got some new beads in today. Get excited. Not bees as in z, but beads. Beads. Okay. Should I start with this one first? Because I know there's so many of you out there that just love this one, and I'm excited to have it in. So as you know, we do have a bead bar at our shop. You can come in and make your own intentional jewelry. You can make jewelry because you love it, and you just love the colors, and you love the stones. Sylvana, how are you? Well, you have a great day too, my friend. So you can come in and you can buy the loose beads. You can buy all kinds of charms. We have 500 plus little doodads that you can like figure out whatever just, you know, floats your boat and cranks your heart up and make your own bracelets. It's interesting that the mom and daughter this morning, like they made bracelets side by side, and they were completely two different. Like it's amazing how people can go through that section and just find what calls to them, you know, and sometimes they don't always know what the meaning of the bead is. But then when I get to sit at the table with them and I just kind of guide them of how to make the bracelet, I get to talk to them about a little bit about the stones that they picked. And, you know, then you know why you picked them, because you can't hide what's inside. So this is beautiful turquoise. Get excited. Now I do have like some turquoise currently out in the bead bar, but I don't have this kind. All right. And I have found just a source for the most beautiful, high quality beads ever. Like, look at that beautiful blue turquoise. So this is the rondelle size, or rondelle shape. These are the donuts. We love the donuts. We play with the donuts on a daily basis. So you can buy them loose here at the shop, but also know that this is one of the things I worked on this morning. I already listed them on sfb.com. Just go to Etsy. That's where you'll find my Sushi and Ferrets. That's the arm of our business. I have my logo over here, but it's buried under a million things. Otherwise, I'd show you. But it's a ferret and a sushi creature. And they together, they manage the bead section right over here with my guidance, of course. And yeah, so those just got added this morning. So if you're into like beads and supplies, you're definitely going to want to go to the Etsy portion. For the other things that I show you around the shop, because we've got all kinds of new stuff coming in. We just put belts and hats and things like that of the magical sorts. You'll find that all on our fine magical goods, but it's all linked under here. Okay. You'll find everything that you just, all the places that we are. So turquoise, who is a lover of the turquoise? Sylvana, you're not that far away. She says, well, thank you. You're on my list. I want to come to your shop. I'm only in Jamestown, New York. What? How far away is that? Like we're right on the border. You drive 15 minutes and you're to the New York border. So I'm guessing you're, I don't know, maybe like, I want to say maybe an hour and a half. Does that sound right? Somewhere around there. So the turquoise blue related to the throat chakra, right? So you're going to get a lot of, if you look up the properties related to turquoise, and some people just love it because they love the stone, you can, but if you're a little bit deeper and you want to like what's associated with that stone, you can look it up yourself. But it's a lot of calmness, a lot of compassion. It's related to your throat chakra. So it's all about kind of speaking your own voice, not filtering yourself, but putting yourself out there, relationships. It's really a stone of personal power. And turquoise is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. So we sell them individually. You can come in and you can kind of pick, but I always pull out a few strands and I'll put 4 strands online and I sell them for half of what I'm supposed to sell them for. Like what the going retail is 48 for turquoise, but know that my price is half of that. Okay. I'm not going to go that much. So 'cause I want to, you know, I want to grow my bead program. I want to make beads accessible to everybody. All right, next up, how pretty are these? So this is gorgeous. It's all gorgeous, let's be honest. Yeah, a little over an hour. So I love coming up that way to the New York side. We usually go Ohio or New York, but where we are at Lake Erie, you can go either way and be there like within minutes, right, to either side. So I am really loving life, living up on the lake. It's absolutely beautiful. Just water. As a girl born in the North Atlantic, on an island, trust me, a rock that I need water in my life. And so I love that. I can pretend it's an ocean and no sharks, bonus. But yeah, it just really, I don't know. I just love it. I love it. If you know, you know, right? If you just kind of grew up around water, now you can't live without it. You kind of feel a little claustrophobic if you're not near it. So this right here, what color you think that is? Just look watermelony to you? I love it when crystal beads are given like fruity names and just fun names. So this is watermelon quartz. And it does look like the pink inside of a watermelon, right? So this one here is related to your heart chakra. So this stone here, the magical properties, the spiritual properties related to it, is all about compassion. It's about healing, you know, releasing past trauma, healing, emotional balance. It's just a very gentle, love, compassionate to yourself, you know, and it's got that pink watermelon color. Pretty, right? So if you're releasing, if you're working through some stuff, this is a very gentle heart stone. So that one's up. Again, just to show you, so this retails for 40 watermelon quartz, but it is half of that onto my, right here, my shop. So you can buy a bunch, you know, you can make some bracelets for friends if you want to have gifts, make some for yourself, make some to sell. That way you can work them into your jewelry if you're somebody who also makes jewelry to sell. Guys, I did a whole collection this past week of all kinds of just random different beads. And I don't have they're all out in the shop, but they have been selling every single day. And I did like bats and moths, and I did moon and stars mixed with these, and everybody's just loving on just a little pattern of them. And so I'm like, okay, I will make more. So now I'm working on a whole other collection. Should I show you? This is kind of where I am on this, but so I pulled out the it's called selenite. It's called cat's eye selenite. So I'm like, oh, this would be perfect to pair with my kitty cats. So look at this. So I've been working on some kitty cats, magical kitty cat earrings. But yeah, you see that little bead that's up above their head right there? That's all I use. And so, you know, and it matches quite nice because I've got all kinds of different colors of the cats. That's a white. But I also have like pink right here. And do you see how the cat's eye has got literally like a cat's eye? It's got multiple colors into it. So, you know, it just pulls on all of them. And so trust me, I don't care how old you are never too old to wear a cat earring, okay? Listen, in this shop, in this magical storefront, cats have magical properties, okay? All hail the cat. I mean, our shop is really ran by Stanley, the shop cat. We all know that. He's out at the desk right now doing like customer service, works for the kibbles, shows up every single day. You know, we love him. So cats, you can never really have too much cat stuff. And so anyway, I'm just having fun doing all kinds of different see, prove my point. Thank you, girl. See the kitty cats right here. So I'm working on a whole line of cats now. And then I'll like move on to a new batch. But yeah, and so I see customers of all different age groups as well. I see little girls that come in that love the cats, and I see the big girls that come in and love the cats. So you can't go wrong with cats. Anyway, cats, 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 cats. What is this video about? It's all about the cats, okay? We're here for the cats. All right, so this is a stone known as sugilite. All right, sugilite. I've heard it kind of pronounced. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be so pretty? Like if you did a drop, if you did like a beaded multiple strand necklace, how gorgeous would that be? I just love that. Could you see that hanging around a neck? Like I love the beads. But this is a beautiful crystal. It's very highly sought after, and I was able to get this for the first time ever in bead form. So this is the full round, like smooth bead, 8mm. And so this stone right here is all related to your crown chakra. And it is said to infuse your body with a ray of beautiful light. It's all related to like awakening, opening up, tapping into spirituality, but yeah, just like knowledge, opening type energy. And so it's said to infuse your body, and as it moves through your body, the energy is said to align all your chakras, so all your energy centers, and it is very, very beautiful. So we went to Tucson, and that was the first place I was actually able to find some because it's in very big demand. And we do have it in our shop, and we sell it like smaller pieces and larger pieces. But it's one of the most expensive crystals that I've ever purchased for the shop. So, you know, as are we reconnecting? All right. Don't fail me, Elon Muskrat. So, so yeah, that was the first place that we were able to get it. And so we do sell it in the crystals if you're interested in it that way. But this is a way for you to get it and to wear it. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, give me what you have. So the stone is also known as sugilite or sugilite. Jade as well as the other name that it goes by. So this tag here is going to be 36, but again, it's half of that if you just want to come and get a whole strand. And some of these, like if you go into the description, I took the time to actually count them out. I think this gives you about 70 beads, which is a lot. So if you did the math and you're making like 2 sets of earrings, but you're putting like maybe 1 bead on here, or you could do a whole bracelet as well. if you want that. So, this right here, this is the watermelon quartz. You can get multiple bracelets out of that, so, and then if you put a spacer in between or do something, to really spread it out, your beads can go pretty far. And it's really fun to like, collect. I just collected some glass ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. These are check glass, and they are moons and stars. And I thought, oh my gosh, I need that. Well, hello, Juniper. She says, that's beautiful. I love it. I know. I love it all. And it's not lost on me that this is purple, the color of magic. So anyhow, those are the 4 new. So what I do now, my process is I've already put them online. And then I will cut a couple for me to make and to put them out on the shop floor. So that's what, 1, 2, 3 new beautiful crystal bead. And last week we had, like every week we're adding more and more, which is really nice. So I've been having fun just using the clear glass, although this may glow. It's a possibility it might glow. It looks glowy to me. I'm going to use it in the daylight for my beautiful beads because that's always nice. I just feel like it makes it extra special, I don't know. You see all these like dishes and glasses, and except they're not filled with candy. They're all filled with beautiful beads. And I will tell you that, let me put this up here. I will tell you that the kids have been so good. When we started our bead bar, I was like, okay, hold your breath. Let's see how this goes, because it does look like candy. And so immediately you're like, oh boy. So I put some signs up, children will be turned into toads, if they act out. Anyway, oh my gosh, some kids laugh and some people go, is that for real? Well, yes, it is. Look at the last ones. We turned them into purses. You don't, make sure you behave, listen to mom. But no, we put some signs up, please don't touch the beads unless you're planning to purchase, because they can pop around and they can jump out of their bowls. And while it's very fun to play with, when you have 500 varieties, it can be a lot to manage. But you know what? We really haven't had to manage it because people have been so you just don't know how it's going to go, right? But people have been so, the kids, yeah, they've just been so well behaved. The kids come in and make bracelets, and, the parents have been really good. They like, oh, don't pick it up yet. We got to write down what you got. Because, you could end up at the end and go, what do I have here? And it takes a bit, but honestly, it's been going so well that we're going to keep growing it just because we've had so much support, and the kids, like I said, have been fantastic. Juniper laughs. Yeah. You don't think I won't turn you into a toad? Absolutely. I used to keep some, you know, some ceramic toads, some of my relove stuff around the front desk, and be like, yep, that's the last kids right there. That's what happened to them. That's what I do. I scare kids on a daily basis. Look at this guy. Oh, love that. Yeah, like I said, I just have a love of old dishes and stuff, and they don't make pretty dishes like they used to, and we try to find ways to incorporate them. Yeah, like my snack tray. You guys know, if you've been following me long enough, I am here for the snacks, okay? I am all about the snacks, the appetizers, a little charcuterie, you know what I'm saying, to nibble on. And yeah, so like my little cheese platter is an old vintage tray, and I love putting all the pieces, the olives and the cheeses and the meats. So anytime I can make use of old dishes in a new way, the dishes alone are pure eye candy to me. So that's really nice. I love it. Savannah says, my mom had a big bowl like that. This guy right here. So cool. I know, right? Oh, I love it. Do you remember those big punch bowls? I'm pretty sure you can still find them, where a big thing of punch would be made, and then, you'd scoop out into a little tiny continue spinny wheel. All right. So we might be getting some cloud cover, and the Wi-Fi is getting a little spotty. But yeah, a big old punch bowl filled with some delectable like fruit punch, and then tons of ice cubes to dunk a ladle into and have a cup. Oh, that would be so wonderful. I remember going to parties when I was a kid, and they have cookies, and then the punch bowl would be there, and there was something about the sugar of that punch bowl meets the sugar of those cookies. Absolutely wonderful. It was the best days of my life. All right, friends. Well, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Yeah, so we have some new beads. I'll be back on again tomorrow live. I have one big punch bowl my mom gave me years ago. Really? Oh, that's so special. You should definitely try to use it. Make use of it, you know. There used to be a time in my life where I'd be like, no, we got to save that. And I've moved places, things have gotten lost, things have gotten lost in storage, broken in storage. And I'm like, you know what? I should have wore that. I should have used that more. And so at this time in my life, I'm like, if you got it, you should break out, wear all the jewelry that you love. Don't save it for, a special occasion. Every day is a special occasion. You are here today. This is a special occasion. So I am all about using what you got, using your art supplies, your favorite art supplies. Don't save it. It's only going to dry up. You'll wish you used it earlier on. So anyhow, I give you permission to tap into all the beautiful punch bowl and anything else you got. Just go make use of it and give a nod to the person that maybe gave it to you, right? Okay, I'm gonna go put these out. Now I have to tag them. But yeah, they're online if you guys want to grab them. I'll throw in some little gifts with it as well, because that's what I love to do. If you do buy online. If not, come see me in person. I'm here 7 days a week here at the shop, and maybe make a bracelet with me. Woo! All right, let me get this out in place. All right. I do put Christmas bulbs in it. Oh, Christmas, very nice. That's beautiful. I could picture that in my mind's eye. That sounds very beautiful. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Take care. Bye.